Hello everyone, this is Ro and welcome to this video. So I'm really excited to show you these cute little matchbook style pockets, and I just thought they were so adorable, and they are great for like Happy Mail or to load in other pockets or your albums and journals and stuff like that. So with this one, I put that big paper clip that I just got from the Woodland Grove collection. That's actually the paper that I used for these two pockets, but I'm falling more and more in love with these little paper clips because of the nice like chunky size. So I think I want to find some more like that are this size that I can use to make my own. But anywho, so then I put the little zebra in the front, but I didn't glue him in. I wanted him to still be able to, come out and then go back. So it's a cool idea. If you were to gift this to someone, you can like have a piece of ephemera that's cute there, and then they can use it for whatever they want. And so it opens like this. This front part is a card, and it opens like that. Oh, and then I put like a little frame there, and then this card comes out, and it could also be put in like this if you like that better. And then we have our pocket back here. So I just put a little tag there and another cute little vellum card that I made with one of the frames that came with the ephemera pack. And yeah, that's it for this one. And so nice little roomy pocket. So I called it matchbook style because of the way that it closes up. So this one goes back in here like this. You kind of push that in, and then it closes down here. I just put some embellishments on top of it. And so this one says plant seeds of love and watch them grow. So that's that one. And then with this one, I did the same thing. I put a piece of ephemera in the front, and then we've got our little leopard there, and it says life is better with you. And then we have our card that comes out like this. And I just added another journaling card there to do some writing on the back. And I didn't do too much with these because I want to be able to write around them. And then we have another one of these cute jumbo paper clips there. And then I just put a tag here and another little card that I made with vellum, except for this one, I cut out 1-inch strips across like this, and then put the little flower behind the vellum like that. So yeah, they're just really cute. And then you can also have them just like this if you wanted to, and like put things in there like that. So a lot of different ways that you can play with these and decorate them and stuff. So let's go ahead and make them. We'll grab our scoreboard, and this is a perfect 6x8 paper pad project, and single-sided as well. So you can use some of those papers. So I'm going to use round trip for this pocket that I'm going to make with you guys. I'm going to use these 3 sheets. So the first thing that we want to do, well, I want to take off my branding strip. So let me just do that real quick. And let me make sure you can see my board okay. So I'll bring that down. Okay, so we want 2 strips that are 3 by 4. So 3 by 4 inches. And this one should also be by 4 inches. Well, it's slightly over, so let me take a little bit off. Okay, and then I think this one, yeah, it's 3. Okay, and so then what we want to do is we want to cut 2 triangles out of one of our sheets. So to do that, we focus on this corner on this side. So don't put it here because we're going to put it on our cutting line here, but we don't want to use this corner. We actually want to use this corner so that we can get the right 2 triangles to come out of this. So we're just going to align each corner on that cutting line so that both are on right there. And then we can go ahead and cut it, and we'll get our perfect little triangle for our front little pocket there. And then we can take this piece and we can go ahead and put this just like this right on top of the other sheet that we cut. Okay, so now when we glue it, we do want to make sure for us to have the best functionality of our pocket, this is one of those things where it's really important to make a super thin bead of glue really close to the edge. So I'm going to try my best because you guys know that I'm really sloppy and all over the place with my glue lines, but I'm going to focus on making it super thin and towards the edge. So we're just going to go ahead and put glue here and here. Let me see if I can do this without getting glue all over the place. I mean, we really want just a thin bead. We don't need too much. And we want them really close to the edge. Okay, just like that. And then we will go ahead and glue this in the front, corner to corner to corner, so that it lines up nicely. And while that's drying, we'll go ahead and cut our next sheet. So for our next piece, and this is just an extra triangle that you have, like if you do another pocket, then you could save this triangle and you'll only need to cut one 4x3 sheet, if that makes sense. So you could use this if you're making another pocket or just as an extra scrap for something else, perhaps a pocket in the back if you want. You know, we always try to use all our paper that we can. So you can also use it for a pocket in the back if you only plan on making one of these or something like that. So just a quick idea there. All right, so our next sheet is going to be 4.5 by 4. So let me grab a sheet for that. And this is going to be for our pocket. And this one, you're not going to see as much. So just keep that in mind when you're choosing a pattern. Take off my branding strip here. All right, so 4.5 by 4. And then we're going to go ahead and score this one 1/2 inch 3 times around, but we're going to start the scoring on the 4-inch side. So let me grab my little bone folder thing here. Okay. And we'll go ahead and do our score marks. So 1/2 inch here, and we'll turn it once like this, and we will go 1/2 inch again, and then we'll turn it one more time and do another 1/2 inch score line. And then we can go ahead and cut your corners if you want to. So I'll go ahead and do that. All right, and then we can go ahead and burnish on our 3 score lines, like so. And this is a really easy pocket, and it's just a lot of fun to play with. Okay, and so now we have that part, and so this is going to go right on, well, let me see. Where does this go? I'm sort of, kind of having a brain freeze here. Oh, this goes here. Sorry. Okay. I was like, wait a minute, do I need another sheet? So yeah, this one goes on the back with the white part and our 3 little flaps facing up here. And it's going to go right on top like that when we glue it. So we'll go ahead and add glue 3 times around. And now I can go glue crazy like I like to do on these ones. Okay, and then we're just going to set this so that all sides match up. Like so. And then if you have any overage anywhere, you can just go ahead and cut that off. So I have a slight little bit on top, so I'm going to go ahead and, I don't know if you can see it, but I'm going to go ahead and cut that off really quick. Okay, and we're almost done. We have one more piece, which is our little card that goes in the front. So for that one, it's 7 3/4 by 2 3/4. So I'm going to grab this one. Take off my branding strip. All right, so 7 3/4. So that's down here. And this pad is almost 8 inches, so I only need to take a little bit off here. So that's why it's a good 6 by 8 paper pad project. Okay, 7 3/4 by 2 3/4. And then we will go ahead and score this at 4 inches on the 7 3/4 inch side. And then we'll go ahead and fold this over, and we're going to have a slight bit of overage that we're going to cut off right here. Okay, and so this pretty much concludes our pocket, because then all we got to do is stick this in the front, and we may need to like open it up a little bit so that it slides in better that first time. And this is why I had said in the beginning why it's so important to do that bead of glue really thin here so that our card just slides right on in. Okay, and so now that we've done that, we can go ahead and put our card in, and then all we're going to need is the little strip at the bottom. So there we go. And then we will just do our little strip here that gives us our matchbook style so that when we close it, it can go right into it. So for that, it is, let's see, 3 by 1/2 inch. So let me see which one I want to go at the bottom. I think I'll just go ahead and match it and do it this way. So we'll go to 3 by 1/2 inch. And I really want to make sure this strip is, you know, not slanted or anything like that. Want it to be a nice little strip there. Okay, and this is going to get glued down here. So the way that we do it is we put glue. This is another one of those situations where we need to put that really thin bead of glue just across the bottom there, really thin. And we're going to use this card as like our guide. So I'll show you really quick. So as close to the bottom as possible, just one little thin bead. And then I'll put like a very slight dot like right there. I don't want it to be too bulky. And a really thin line. So it's just like that. Really, really small line close to the bottom as possible. And then we're going to go ahead and glue this part right on top. And we're going to just press that down. Good. Now we're going to pull this card out just so that nothing glues on top of it. But that's our guide of where we want to put our glue so that it closes perfectly. So now when I close it, voila, it closes just fine. And then now all we need to do is decorate however we want. So we can put stuff in this pocket with our card. We can put stuff in our back pocket. So like I can take my little sheet here and just load it up with stuff, really with whatever you want. And of course, you know, decorate it however you want to. So that's it, guys. It's just a fun little quick and easy pocket. So I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial, and I will check you guys out inside of our next video. So bye for now and happy crafting.